Hello everybody, Angel Arts here, and today I am making a video in celebration of two major milestones for my channel. The first of the two milestones occurred just a few days ago. I hit 1,500 subscribers, which is insane considering how the last time I made one of these videos commemorating a milestone, a viewership milestone, was at 1,000. So 50%, half of that, have subscribed to my channel since then, which hasn't really been that long. It's only been a few months, I would think. So thank you. And in appreciation for everybody who has decided that they wanted to patronize my channel, I am going to be doing some shoutouts at the end of this video. For those of you who don't necessarily want to stick around for all of those, but I do have some other announcements to make concerning the second milestone, which is that as of the posting of this video, March 7th, 2014, it is today the 2nd year anniversary of my Let's Play videos, which, again, it feels like yesterday I was only celebrating my 1-year anniversary of my Let's Play videos. So I'm just really excited about everything that's been going on in the last couple of years, and hopefully I'll be able to find time to continue on with this hobby, and whoever knows how many years to come. We'll see. As long as you guys enjoy some of my stuff, you don't have to like everything that I do. You don't have to watch every single one of my videos or watch every single one of my LPs. But if there's at least one or two things that I do every now and then that you enjoy, then I definitely will try my best to continue on for as long as I can. You guys are still interested. I wanted to talk about what I'm doing to celebrate my 2nd year anniversary. And because it's been 2 years, I wanted to do two things to celebrate. The first thing that I wanted to do is the exact same thing that I did last year for my 1-year anniversary, which is a Q&A video. Make a Q&A video for you guys, because I really enjoyed it last time. And I don't remember how many subscribers I had a year ago, but I want to say it probably is about half, maybe less than half of what I have now. And so I thought that I would do another Q&A because there are more of you now subscribed to me. I think it'd be a great opportunity for you guys to get to know me a little bit better, to ask me really anything that you want. I'm a pretty open book. Essentially, yeah, you can talk to me about any random, serious, interesting question, fun question, silly question that you want, as long as it's YouTube appropriate. And I will be the judge of what YouTube appropriate means, but I'm sure all of you out there are mature enough to know what the difference is. So yeah, I guess for the next couple of weeks, just post down any questions that you want. I'm not going to put a limit on how many questions, and I will try to answer each question as honestly and as thoroughly as I can. So I'm really looking forward to some really interesting and fun questions. The second thing that I wanted to do, this took me a while, because I was trying to figure out something that was unique, something that played to my strengths and what I'm passionate about and interested in. So here's what I would like to do, and I'm assuming many of you, not necessarily all, but I think that many of you watch my videos because you enjoy the aspect of me spending time to analyze, to discuss, to dissect things in my videos. That's another reason why I've just recently started doing podcasts with some of my other YouTube friends, because I just love just sitting down and just really taking the time to just go through characters, go through story, and just really getting down to the guts of it and just talking and discussing it at great lengths. Because I think that nowadays games are not as shallow as some people might think. I mean, people who see gamers or video games in a little bit more of a negative light, you know, may not necessarily understand that there's some really deep things that goes on in many games nowadays, especially in RPGs and pretty much a lot of the games that I tend to play in LP. So, what I am going to be doing is I am going to be holding a contest of sorts. And the contest is for any of you guys who are interested to enter for an opportunity to do a podcast with me about any video game related topic that you want. Any video game topic that you think both of us would be interested in and would be able to contribute to. It can be anything like talking about character analysis, like the character analysis of one of your favorite characters from a video game that you know that I played or that you may think that I have played. It could be, again, plot analysis stuff of a specific storyline for a specific game. It can be anything, like I said, video game related, like some video game issues. It could be LGBT related with video games, like how members of the LGBT community are portrayed in video games, or LGBT gamers, LGBT players, or gamers, G-A-Y-M-E-R-S. We can do like a comparison of each other's top 10 lists, like our top 10 lists of the hottest males or females in video games, or top 10 best villains, or something specific like top 10 Final Fantasy villains, top 10 soundtracks or top 10 songs from a specific video game, top 10 best Pokemon, top 10 worst Pokemon, like really whatever it is that you think would be an interesting topic. So what I would like for those of you to do, if you would like to enter in this contest, is to videotape yourself as a video response to this video. And the video should be no more than 3 minutes long. In your video, you should briefly introduce yourself, just, you know, so I can get a feel for who you are, what I think your style will be like, and whether or not I think that my style would be compatible to your style. See if maybe our chemistry would work well, and whether or not we would play off of each other well together in a podcast. And then the second part would be to propose what specific topic you would like to discuss with me on a podcast, why you're passionate or interested in this topic, and why you think that I would be passionate and interested in this topic. I don't know how many winners I'll pick. I mean, it depends on how many of you guys actually enter. I don't know how many of you would be interested, but I just throw it out there in case you guys wanted a chance to just hang out with me, really. Just hang out with me on Skype or Google Hangout and just talk about something that we both love, video games. I would prefer if you would enter with an actual video of yourself, because when we actually do the podcast together, I would prefer that it was via video, so we can interact with each other face to face. I'm a social butterfly, so I prefer face-to-face interaction whenever I'm having these discussions as much as possible. I will be taking submissions pretty much for the rest of the month of March. I'll start out by saying that there will be one winner, but if there's a lot of submissions, then I might make more than one. I mean, we'll see. So yeah, those are the rules. 3 minutes, introduce yourself, talk about what topic you think would be interested in discussing with me, and submit by the end of this month, and I'll pick at least one person by the end of the month. If there is a particular video game that you want to talk about, but you're not sure if it's a game that either I've A, played, or B, have any interest in, if you're not sure if I would be interested in talking about a specific game, you're more than welcome to PM me. Just send me a message in my inbox, and I'll let you know up front if I think that I would be able to contribute towards a discussion about that game. I'll be completely honest, and if I tell you, sorry, I've never played that game before, or I'm just not interested in talking about that particular game, you are more than welcome to continue asking me of other games that you think I would be interested in talking about, because I want to give you guys as much of an opportunity as possible, because you may not necessarily know what library of games I have had experience with, and that's perfectly fair. So, actually there's a third thing. There's a third milestone that happened, for those of you who probably have already noticed, is my wall of photos, my wall of pictures have actually been updated and has been growing a bit. Because I feel like I needed to change things up. So, you know, change some things up every now and then, just to keep things spicy. So we've got Adam Jensen from Deus Ex Human Revolution. Why was I saying Deus Ex Machina? Of course, it's the shirtless version of Adam Jensen. Not that you guys really are surprised. Ryan Clayton. All of you guys know how much I love Ryan, even though I know he's a jerk. He can be a total jerk. But he's up on my wall anyway. Along with, I was about to call her Ellie, but she's not Ellie. This is Jody. This is the other Ellen Page lookalike, and by lookalike I mean she actually is voiced by Ellen Page. The Earthbound, VA Let's Play Earthbound poster is still there. You probably can't see this guy very well, but this guy is my third. He takes my third place biggest crush on a video game character of all times. I made a mistake last year when I said it was Nathan Drake. There actually is someone above Nathan Drake in terms of my biggest crush, and that's this guy over here, Naman Jaden from Heavy Rain, which I plan on hopefully playing for you guys, LPing for you guys in the near future, because I love that game so much. And then this actually is one of my favorite pictures up here on the wall. It's a mashup. It's a photo of Clementine, and she is being trained how to shoot by Ellie from The Last of Us. Love that photo. Love that picture. I'm gonna put, you know, credits to all the people whose art I've posted up in the links in case you wanted to see, or copies of your own. Down over here we've got Bigby Wolf. It's actually like a chibi version of Bigby Wolf from The Wolf Among Us. We've got Carver, because I love Carver, even though he is my brother. I'm gonna skip this one for a second and move on to this one. That's Cullen, because I'm crossing my fingers that he's going to appear in Dragon Age Inquisition as a companion, a romanceable companion. He doesn't have to be a same-gender romanceable companion. I will gladly make a female Inquisitor just for Cullen if he's romanceable. Luke, because I'm really loving Luke. I have gotten really attached to him, especially in this last episode of The Walking Dead, which is still, I'm trying to bring out one a day just so that I don't want to spam your like emails if you guys are getting notifications of, you know, tons and tons of videos that I'm posting, so that's why I'm kind of trying to spread it out. Hopefully those of you who are watching The Walking Dead are enjoying it. And then of course at the bottom we have my old favorites, Chibi Omid. I mean, Omid's got to stay up there. I love Chibi Omid. Piers and Jake, obviously. That poster's not going anywhere. Alistair, my biggest video game crush of all time. Caden, of course, because everybody loves Caden, and just because I felt bad that he wasn't in my Mass Effect 3 Let's Play, I had to put Caden up there. And then, of course, Doug and Ben from The Walking Dead as well. The last photo that I skipped over, that is Cortega. You probably can't see it very well, but it's actually Steve Cortez kind of hugging from behind James Vega, Steve and James. Because why not? Why not put a picture of Cortega? Actually, the real reason why that photo is up there is because James Vega himself, yes, James Vega is legit one of my subscribers, one of my viewers. He sent me a comment on one of my videos. I think it was one of my videos where I was showing off my wall of pictures. expressing how jealous he was that I had a shirtless photo of Caden up there, but not a shirtless photo of him. He filed a complaint. So Jimmy, this is for you, man. I've got you. Okay, I got you up here with, you know, with your hunky shirtless self, right there on the wall, right above where I sleep. You're right on top of me, James. You're right on top of me. So let's go through some of our shoutouts, shall we? So for starters, as I said in my last milestone, it was 1,000 subscribers. I decided I wanted to do something different again, and I did a YouTube, what I call a YouTube scavenger hunt. If you're wondering what exactly that is, I guess I'll put a link to the playlist of that entire scavenger hunt shebang, just to, if it piques your curiosity. But anyway, I wanted to recognize Enola Elori, excuse me if I'm butchering all of your names here today, for actually thanking me for all the hard work that I put into the scavenger hunt, and that means a lot. I mean, knowing that the people who participated had a lot of fun was thanks enough, but I just really appreciated that, Enola, that you actually went out of your way to send me a message to formally thank me for this. So I appreciate that. Odij Supi, again, I apologize if I'm not pronouncing correctly, again, sent me another PM himself, congratulating me on 1,000 subscribers and for the work that I did in the scavenger hunt. And he also mentioned that he loves that I care about my subscribers, that I would put in the time to do that, because yeah, I mean, the reason I did put in a lot of time for that scavenger hunt is because I was trying really hard to bring something unique and fun for those of you who decided to subscribe for me. So I am very flattered that you appreciate that of me, Odij Supi. 808 Doodle said that he or she had never felt so included as a follower with my scavenger hunt, and that, again, that means a lot to me, because it tells me that there's more to the scavenger hunt than just having fun. Just feeling included in actively participating was a very important aspect for me of the whole thing. A huge shout out, thank you to Blue Duck 1982. He's been a longtime viewer of mine who is extremely talented musician. He actually volunteered to make me, I didn't even ask him to do this, he made me some music, some video game remix music that he arranged specifically to use as background music for one of my upcoming videos, which I am using for this video right this moment. So thank you so much, Blue Duck 1982 for that. You're just so incredibly sweet. Such a sweet guy. I gotta say a shout out to Ms. Carrie Johnson. She is a mother, and her daughter, both her and her daughter said that they really love my gay Let's Plays. So Carrie, thank you again for watching, and please say hi to your daughter for me if she's around. Zach Zeller. I have to give a shout out because Zach sent me a very lengthy message specifically pertaining to my coming out story. And we got into a very heartfelt and deep conversation back and forth. Really long messages, but I mean, they needed to be long messages, talking about my personal experiences with coming out and dealing with my family, especially the family members of mine who've been having a challenge and have been struggling with my sexuality. And so Zach, I just wanted to say how much I appreciated that conversation that you and I had. Thank you for taking the time to discuss things with me that you clearly had a lot on your mind about. Jasic Fox, I need to give a shout out for, because Jasic said that my LPs helped him discover that he's gay. That's Wow, I didn't know that my LPs could do that, but apparently, yeah. So I guess you're welcome. You're welcome, J-Sick. Christian Johnsonch, I don't know, I'm sorry. All these names are really hard for me, I'm sorry. Said that I'm his gay Let's Play hero, and would love to meet me someday. I would love to meet you someday too. If you're ever in the area, I think that'd be great. That'd be really cool. Bill Southerby has been giving me some great feedback, and one of the things that really struck me is that he says he is a heterosexual who appreciates my style anyway. Like, it doesn't matter to him that I'm gay, and he still loves my content, and that was a huge part of my goal when I started Let's Playing, is even though I personally am a gay gamer, I'm hoping that, you know, I can cater to both gay people, straight people, black, white, Jewish, Christian, like whoever. Like I'd like to cater to as many people as possible who enjoy my style of LPing, who appreciates the kind of things that I appreciate when it comes to video games and Let's Plays. So, thank you very much, Bill Southerby, for those really kind words. Paladin Daydreams gave me a really awesome message. He or she loves that I bring a mature, honest quality to my LPs, and he loves that I'm very thorough with my thoughts, so Paladin Daydreams, thank you very much. I am very happy that you appreciate the kind of things that I try to bring to the table with my LPs. Awkward Templar appreciates the complexity of my Clive. The Pink Dragon X3 told me that I am the reason that they bought Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2 in the first place. So, whew! Yeah, they're great games, and I think that BioWare overall, when you look at them as a company overall, is a great company. People have felt that they've been burned by BioWare a number of times, but you know, when you bring things out like Dragon Age Origins, I think that I still have to give them credit where credit is due, and I'm glad that Pink Dragon X3, I was able to share something that Pink Dragon X3 became really passionate about too, that they bought the game as well. Calican Raven loves my Hawk, aww, and loves that I share my thoughts, character motives, etc, etc, etc. I know that there's a lot of people out there who don't like my style, who thinks that they don't like the fact that I stop and talk about things, and you know, it's okay. Again, I'm not trying to cater to everybody, I'm just trying to cater to people who do appreciate my style, and I know there are a lot of you out there. Right now there's over 1,500 of you, so great. That's always fantastic to know. Rager Sixskins said that my LP inspired him and gave him vigor to play Dragon Age again. Aw, that's really sweet. Thank you, Rager. The Misspelled. I think I might have given a shout out to the Misspelled before, but even if I did, the Misspelled gave me a really sweet message asking about my family in the Philippines when the hurricane hit this past year. So thank you very much, the Misspelled, for thinking of me at that time. That's really, I was very touched that, you know, even though you and I may not know each other in person, that I came into your head when that tragedy happened. So thank you so much for that really sweet letter, the Misspelled. Kaya Costigan, I have to give a shout out for, because Kaya asked if it'd be possible for him or her and his or her friends to make a fanfic about my warden, Angelus, which I was like, yeah, sure, of course, if you really want to. That's real. I'm flattered, again, that you felt that my warden was, you know, a good subject for a fanfic, so I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I gotta give a shout out to Hypersonic for creating the Last of Us thumbnail that I've been using as a thumbnail for all of my Last of Us videos. Thank you very much, Hypersonic. Shout out to Alessandrinho Arantes for sending me Happy New Year greetings. Gotta give props for that. Ashley Isaac gave me a wonderful, very nicely written PM of things and suggestions on things that I should check out that she thought I'd be interested in. So that was very sweet of you, Ashley. Thank you. Blah.erg giving a shout out for leaving a comment saying that that Blah thinks I'm sweet and endearing. Thank you. Oh. And Justin Biggs, shout out because the comment that he said that I sound adorable when I flirt with characters. Well, thank you, because it's really fun for me to flirt with characters, flirt with video game pixelated fictional characters that aren't actually there. Yeah. And then, last but not least, Mega Cujo 1337. I have to give a shout out for being my 1500th subscriber. Congratulations to you, Mega Cujo 1337, for that. So thank you guys so much for the last 2 years. It's been such an enriching and fulfilling experience. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, whether you just joined me recently or if you've been with me since the very beginning. I appreciate you at least coming to check out my content. And don't forget, if you are interested in the Q&A, make sure that you put in your questions in the comments over the course of the next couple of weeks. And if you're trying to, I guess, make an entry for the, I guess I'll call it the Let's Talk contest, Let's Talk competition, make sure you get that in before the end of March. Oh, and there's one more person I need to give a shout out for, is Sant Priyalam Balal, for expressing how much he or she loves my tagline. So on that note, until next time folks, love yourselves, and love your channel.